Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to cover the day trading callouts that I covered in chat today. Hey, so what's everybody? It's Beeler here again, and today I'm going to be covering the callouts I did in the day trading chat today. So every day we stream, so I like to kind of come back here and put the reviews of each, stream day on the channel. So we do a pre-market stream every day, and then we go into our Discord chat, or we do the pre-market stream on YouTube, then we go into our Discord chat, and we discuss live trading and live TA and all that good stuff. Just you wanted me to chart up something while we're trading something, let me know and I'll go look it over right in front of you. Break it all down, head to toe, big time frame, small time frame. I do it all. And then as well as if you want to touch up on anything, let me know. It's kind of cool to have some good teamwork going on. And then I like to do these videos as kind of a review of what all we did. So we had 2 losses, 3 wins. One of the losses was supposed to be a win. Some of us cut, some of us did not, so it was kind of like a 50-50 loss, if anything. It looks like most people in chat profited from it, but I personally cut it, just because, and I'll show you here in a minute. This is actually the chart. So one of the first callouts I did today was Zoom puts. As we were pushing down from here, I was like, okay, if this ends up pushing down below this will be good, so I set my risk reward pretty much in this little box. I pretty much was going, if we end up breaking lower, which we did, and that's why I say kind of 50-50. I had some members take profits on this candle and on this candle, but then I had, me and one other dude close on this candle and this candle here. So kind of a big move there. Just depends on how you held it, really. So, Keanu made money on it. I didn't. That's perfectly fine. He just had better hands than me, apparently. So that's totally fine. But big move on there was just move between the larger time frame level as well as the smaller time frame. Because I don't just do, just the BB system. It is very smart to go grab these. So I was grabbing bigger levels in the 30-minute that I thought were very crucial just from the previous day. But as you can see, we're still within the overall range. You can see that the range is pretty much between this box right here. You can see resistance and support. So as we're kind of cascading up towards it, I'm getting ready to do a bigger breakout here, which I might actually post this in chat real quick. We'll just screenshot that. But let's go on to the next one. So Etsy was one of the ones I had called out. This one we actually did profit on. I was very proud of this one. And then as we were kind of covering more TA, it actually ended up continuing to push up, so that was really cool. Let's go to the 10-minute. So we called it out pushing above this level here. We called it out about here, and so we had a couple good green candles, so that was good. Second trade that we were able to take is we were kind of covering on the bigger time frame in the 15 minutes, why I had it like that. We were covering, the range that it should try and hold and break. So we were covering that it should, at the end of each day or after the first 30 minutes or first hour or hour and a half of each day, you need to go back and remark your new high and low of the day, right? So that's what I did. I remarked that level. We got our low, we got our previous day high, we got our previous day low. So we got our range around price, as it's kind of cascade or moving, back up this little staircase. So it ended up making a higher low after that drop. It ended up pushing back down, which I covered Fibonacci on this too in the stream. So if you want to go check that out, let me know. But the big thing here is that after price rejected that, it came back down, held a very good support, pushed right back up. So even if you were still in that trade, you weren't screwed. It didn't even come back down to even close to where we entered. It actually did an 80% entry from our entry. We entered on this candle. Look, our price came back down. It made a higher low from there. So that's bullish, man. You got to stay in that. And of course, if you guys want to join the community and hear me break these down more as we cover them, across the plays, because I'm going to continue to post these, so I hope these do that. But Etsy is a really good ticker. I like their chain. I like their chart. I like their price action. So you'll probably see me continue to call this one out a lot more. But let's go on to the next one. Boeing, this was probably the best play out of the ones I called out. Actually, you might say that about Snap, but I think this is my favorite play of the day just because of how it planned out. So here's our previous day low, and I put this on my Instagram as well, and then our target price. So I ended up moving this just because of the pre-market high, as well as it's a lower high from the previous day, as you can see here. So that's a very important level, and then of course I would have focused on these if we broke any higher, which as you can see we failed right here. Didn't even get up to push up to there, so we had a very good buy the dip. This happens on Boeing a lot, but price ended up dropping right at open with everything, but with I had rising sellers, but that's not, the craziest thing. The first candle though didn't actually have the most volume, which was kind of cool to me. That doesn't always happen. You'll almost always see that be the most volume at open was the first one, so didn't get that. Then we got a rising buyers 4 candles in a row. So I started to notice that on these 2 candles because of previous day low. Of course, this would have been a really good time to short, but as you can see, we had a battle showing us that buyers were definitely present right here. All these wicks going back down, that's a buyer taking it right back up. So as you can see, buy the dip worked out very fine. We took profits right before it got to our level here. So amazing call out. Very proud of the team. The fourth, one of the other plays was Snap. Well, I try to figure out the fifth in my head. But as you can see, Snap, we were covering. We didn't actually get to play most of this move, but as we were covering the more trading lesson part of the stream and chat, I was kind of just showing a bunch of examples and going through a bunch of charts people wanted me to cover. And as I was going through it, we found Snap on the 10-minute. I'm sorry. We found it was in a very nice squeeze. So, the fact that it's still in between pre-market range and it's squeezing on intraday after about 30 minutes to an hour is amazing. And then right after I had gotten done talking about that, we had rising volume come in. I'd highlighted we need to see some rising volume come in first. You don't want to just see lower income out of this. And as that happened, we ended up pushing up to this zone. That zone we actually already had marked for fun because we were going through our bigger time frame analysis, and I was covering how it's really cool. We're on an uptrend. You can see we're in a broadening channel going up. We just need to kind of break through these resistances, hold support on the old resistances. And now you can see this was a resistance. We broke up, ended up holding it here, ended up pushing back up, hitting that resistance, coming back down, and now we're on today. So that's why you see me having those marked. We have clear levels of resistance there and clear levels of support here. I just had to kind of zoom in and find the better levels in between. Apply the BB system, apply your TA routine, and you get this. So if you guys want to go check that out, please go check out the playlist TA routine. It's in the playlist section of the channel. But very cool. But yeah, if you guys need me to go through any other charts and stuff, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm willing to go through it all. This is another setup I'm still waiting on. Almost got in yesterday, but didn't want to get faked out, so we waited. And as you can see, I'm glad we did. We didn't even create a new high yet, so still looking for this bullish breakout spot on John Deere, but it looks like it's going to end up doing what I said and probably reject, come back down, and we'll range trade between here until a bigger move is made, and then we'll move on from there. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you guys want to go over any other tickers, please comment below what you want me to go over. Thank you.